Okay, this will be the outline for Habakkuk. It's 3 chapters, 56 verses, around 1,476 words, and around 626 BC. The name Habakkuk means to embrace. And the doctrinal application is you got the chastening of Israel, Judah, and you got the time of Jacob's trouble, the Antichrist persecuting them, and the second coming. Like I said, these minor prophets, heavy on second coming, tribulation, millennium. Devotionally, you got the chastening of God in the life of a believer. 2/3 of the book is a conversation between Habakkuk and the Lord. And a quick outline here. Chapter 1, Habakkuk's first complaint. Chapter 2, he's got a second complaint. And then chapter 3, a prayer of Habakkuk. And it's a pre-exile book, meaning before the captivity of Judah by Babylon. And you can prove that with verse 6, because it says, "For lo, I raise up the Chaldeans," Babylon, "that bitter and hasty nation, which shall march through the breadth of the land to possess the dwelling places that are not theirs." So you see, it's before the captivity. The theme is the tribulation and second coming. Historical. I forgot to give you that one. You got the burden of Habakkuk for Judah's rebellion. And I'll go ahead and give you the next one, Zephaniah. Zephaniah prophesied during the reign of Josiah, about 80 years after Nahum. And the historical application, you got a prophecy concerning the judgment of Judah and the judgment of Gentile nations and God's protection of his remnant. Doctrinally, you got the tribulation and protection of remnant during that time. Devotionally, judgment of our flesh to reveal hidden treasure in us. You see, God will judge your flesh. He'll put you through some things, and it reveals some things that's in you. And he's our treasure in earthen vessels. Zephaniah means Jehovah hides. It's 3 chapters, 53 verses, and 1,617 words. And the time is around 630 BC. Here's a good little outline I got from somebody. I'm not sure who, but I just wrote it in here. Chapter 1, look within. Chapter 2, look around. Chapter 3, look beyond. The theme is the day of the Lord. You find it 7 times in 6 verses and in 2 chapters. And you see the phrase "that day" 4 times in chapters 1 and 3. So that day, the day of the Lord, that's the theme that you see throughout these minor prophets.